Was geht ab, Freunde? Willkommen zu Max Payne 3. Ja, einfach weil es ein geiles Spiel ist und weil es abwärtskompatibel ist auf der Xbox Series X, wollte ich mit euch gemeinsam nochmal reinspielen. Und ja, vielleicht habt ihr ja Bock auf mehr, Freunde. Supporten, liken, ihr wisst Bescheid.
Really comfortable. I'm just gonna get settled in. Time to move on. Get on with my life. Yes, absolutely. Now, like I said, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Seriously. Definitely more my style than Panama, or Hoboken, I guess. No. If I'm honest, I just got kind of bored of boozing. I mean, once in a while, but not all the time. You're right. It wasn't doing me any favors. Maybe I'd lost my self-respect, but it's back. I'm excited. Really. I really needed a new start. I think you're right. I think I am gonna like it here. It certainly ain't New Jersey. It's my new life, just like you said. Listen, if you think I can still do a job, what have I got to lose? Apart from the weight. Very funny. Ha ha. Yes, that is a fake laugh, you jerk. So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister. I'd arrived in São Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey,
How's the cocktail?
Scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Well, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man. We better look lively. This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him. He's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious, though. Big N cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Ha! Look at Marcello. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do for Ricky Martin look-alike.
That's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
What was that? I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear. You got this floor?
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl. I hoped I hadn't
Alles klar, na endlich!
lost my edge. Or along with everything else.
Ah, geil, ey. Geil. Endlich, Freunde. Es war ja gefühlt das längste Intro aller Zeiten, ey. Kommt doch, ihr Schweine! Jawohl. Ups. Unnötig, unnötig. Aber ich muss ehrlich sagen, ey, das Spiel sieht echt gut aus, oder?
Only this time she wasn't calling for more vodka in her Cosmo.
Lass mal in die Steuerung reinkommen. Das Spiel sieht echt gut aus, ey.
She was out on one of the balconies, and I hoped not about to be thrown off.
Don't be stupid! Don't be stupid! Let her go! Let her go! Come on!
It might have been stupidity or drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Jawohl, das ist halt das Geile, Mann. Das ist geil, Mann. Die Action ist so geil direkt wieder.
Tranquila, tranquila. Nós cuidamos disso.
Nice work! Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Who the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Where you got him?
Alleine das Springen ist so geil. Okay, ah, mit X geht man in Deckung, okay. Nice, Mann, ey, das macht direkt wieder Bock, ne?
I'd done them enough favors. I didn't need to give them more of a head start.
Her mit der Schrot, her damit. Bullet Cam, ja, langsam, schön langsam. Schön langsam, guck dir die ganzen Kugeln an. Die dich durchsieben jetzt, du mieses Schwein. Ja, ich bin ja mal echt gespannt, ey. Ich freue mich schon, irgendwie freue ich mich trotzdem auf die Remaster zu 1 und 2, die wurde ja vor einiger Zeit angekündigt. Aber wir hoffen einfach alle mal, dass sie aus der GTA-Trilogie gelernt haben.
Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive almost as much as I did.
Der Schweine. Ja, der Schlauste war es jetzt nicht unbedingt, wa? Bleib liegen, Junge. Bleib liegen, ja. Wow! Was war das? Was war das? Das war, glaube ich, ein Bug. Kann das sein, dass es ein Bug war? Was war das jetzt? Blinkende Knöpfe öffnen Türe und Tore. Okay.
The control box was on the wall to the left of the gate.
Okay, okay. Danke für die Auszeichnung.
The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap.
Falscher Knopf, man.
They weren't waiting on my say-so. I had to move.
Schmerzmittel, baller sie rein! Dumme Sau, du, ey. Bora, bora!
Rodrigo! Rodrigo! I'm here!
So nice mit den ganzen Zeitlupen.
Everything is okay.
Und vor allem ein richtig geiler Einstieg direkt, oder? Wow! Ihr habt gesessen.
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. You're okay. Come with me. Just come on. It's okay. Stay right here. It's okay.
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Was reden die,
Você
Mensch?
acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becker?
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Chama uma ambulância!
Oder wer kann das übersetzen? Gibt es jemanden von euch?
Fuck.
You did good, Max.
You say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFE, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff, politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home, too. Come on.
Ja, der Carlos hatte geile Dance Moves gerade drauf, ne?
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how. And with that, I guess I was ready for bed.
Ey, macht schon Bock, ey. Also mir macht's gerade echt Bock. Wir machen noch ein paar Minuten, dann haben wir auf jeden Fall noch einen kleinen Eindruck bekommen vom Game.
Later, it was back to work. Ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you! Sorry, what was that? Oh, I was saying we get into a lot of scrapes, man!
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom! It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcello. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny!
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela.
She's the good sister. Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Baba? More bodies turned up where people went missing. It's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are! Saúde!
Good luck.
place. Carioca, palavra. I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
Oh, look, it's Alfonso's little
Marcello, Fabiana, it's been too long.
Você lembra da minha irmã, Giovanna?
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcello, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh, yeah, I know Anna.
Ja, Freunde, jetzt geht der Trip erst richtig los. Ich hoffe, es gibt nicht allzu viele Probleme mit der Musik. Ja, aber die Cutscenes, Alter, ich habe das gar nicht mehr in Erinnerung, dass sie so lange gehen, ey. Gefühlt muss ich hier gar nichts reden. Bestes Leben, ey. Beste Leben auf jeden Fall. Ich will ja auch nicht dazwischen quatschen, ne? Aber jetzt, wo sie mal nichts reden, kann ich auch ein bisschen was erzählen. Also wie gesagt, ich finde das Spiel sieht echt immer noch gut aus, aber die Animationen, das sind so typisch, das sind so typische Rockstar-Animationen, wenn diese Dancen und so. Und sich so bekloppte, keine Ahnung, so beschissen bewegen, ey. Ich finde das irgendwie, weiß ich, so Rockstar-like einfach. Also langsam will ich mal zum Ende kommen. Falls ihr Bock habt auf mehr von uns, ja, wie gesagt, unterstützt. Ah, guck mal hier, wieder abgeht der DJ. Ja, so sieht's aus. So muss es sein.
Your table, nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio can advance.
Claudio? Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were going to be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't make it in Germany. Now he comes back here and acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, name Caesar. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me. What's that? Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What do you fucking do it, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to advice from me, amigo.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit. People. Fuck them. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you? What you been, Mo? What you been?
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
Jetzt geht's los, jetzt geht's los! Oh, so geil, ey. Die Action ist so geil, Mann. Komm, die shoot ich nochmal kurz weg. Den auch noch! Ein noch! Oh, shit, den letzten nicht erwischt. Jetzt aber. Geht zum Boden, Junge. Du Sau, Junge.
But that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time.
Ja. Gut, Freunde, ey, ja, Folge ist eigentlich lang genug, oder? Würde ich schon sagen. Ja, doch, ist lang genug. Ja, Freunde, wenn ihr Bock habt auf mehr, lasst mich das gerne wissen. Ansonsten, ey, Spaß macht es. Es sieht echt gut aus auf der Xbox. Gab es da eigentlich eine PC-Version? Weil damals war ja so, war ja nicht unbedingt, also Rockstar haut ja nicht immer alle Spiele unbedingt auf dem PC raus. Red Dead Redemption 1 gibt es ja immer noch nicht. Und da ist auf jeden Fall, Red Dead 1 ist auf jeden Fall die beste Version auf der Xbox Series X. Ist einfach nur mal so. Ja. Ja, das war's. Ich hoffe, euch hat's gefallen. Wie gesagt, wenn ihr mehr sehen wollt, liken, kommentieren und haut rein.